Hey guys, this is the requested Kalphite Queen Solo guide. So first we're going to show the gear setup. There's two methods you can use. You can use just melee, or you can use melee and then switch to range for a second form. I'll go and show both methods. Good setup is full for axe, just because it lets you hit through the prayer. Though I'll just be using strong melee armor. It hits quite hard, so you'll need plenty of food. So for axe, full dragon boots, Barrow's gloves, berserker ring or ring of wealth or something. Your weapon, you want a crush weapon, as it's weak to crush. So for axe flail if you're using full for axe, or you can use dragon mace or chaotic maul. A spec weapon helps as it can die very quick. You can get through the first phase very quickly, although the first phase is pretty easy anyway. And then shield slot, if you have a space for one, use a dragon fender. Otherwise you're using a two-handed weapon, so you won't have that. Or cape slot should be best cape you have, or if you're using range for the second half, use a Neighbour's accumulator or whatever the best version of that you have, or a vampirism pennant, something like that. So I'll first go and show both the setups for using range and melee and range. Fury. And I'll be using the chaotic maul. It completely wrecks the Kalphite Queen, so if you have one there isn't much point in switching to range, since it does high enough damage anyway. Even though the Kalphite Queen has protect from melee on its second form, you still hit through the prayer sometimes. I'll take my, wherever it is, Excalibur. I guess I lost Excalibur again. Excalibur's annoying as you always lose it, so I probably should have gone and got that before I started this video. Oh well. Let's see, what else do I need? Obviously if you're on a Slayer task for Kalphites, Slayer Helm is best. Yeah, so I just need an aura, so I'll just take from Prism. Okay, then you'll want lots of high healing food, so brews or rocktails or something. Kalphite Queen hits very hard, so trips don't tend to last too long. So if you get a few solo kills, you've done alright. Depends how hard it hits you. Sometimes it doesn't hit you hard, sometimes it does. You'll need an anti-poison. I think I have an anti-poison. I've got those basic ones. No, I just got normal ones. Oh well, I'll just use a normal one then. If you're using a one-handed weapon, you could also use the anti-poison totem. Or create a poison purge, if that might be quite useful as well for an aura. Okay, so that's then extremes or supers. You'll need a few prayer potions as you'll be praying mage the whole time, and I think that's it. You'll want a beast of burden filled with food, so war tortoise or something, and lots of sharks. If it's your first time, you'll need 2 robes, one to get into the Kalphite area and then one to get down to the Kalphite Queen itself. Although you only need this once, so it doesn't matter too much if you've been there before. There is another way to get to the Kalphite Queen, which is going through the Lumbridge tunnels, although that requires a quest and is less common, and it takes you straight into the Kalphite lair. And I think that's everything. I'll take a couple of dread nips as well. And, oh yeah, of course, the emergency teleport. You won't need any healing, you won't need any water skins or anything like that, as it's a very short trip to the Kalphite lair. So you head down from the Shanty Pass and just run straight west. You may get hit once before you reach it by thirst, though it looks like I haven't. Once you're in, rest, as the first one, the Kalphite workers are unaggressive. Well, they should be, unless you're really low level, in which case you shouldn't be fighting the Kalphite Queen. And then run all the way around the dungeon, which is a bit of a loop, and until you get to the Kalphite Queen entrance. The Kalphite Queen is usually empty if you go there, because the drops are absolutely awful. Yes, there's a slight chance of a dragon two-hander or dragon chain body, but it is incredibly rare, and most of the time you get junk drops, which make it not worth your while. You only might want to go and do it if you have Kalphites as a Slayer task, because it gives quite good Slayer XP. So once you get round, as you can see, there's the entrance to the Kalphite Queen, and there's two guardians. Sit and rest here, and as soon as you go in, you want to pray melee. Pray range. No, pray magic. Right, pray magic. So select quick press, check I've got deflect or pray magic on, which I do. So let's go. Usually the Kalphite Queen spawns in the far corner as guardians and stuff. And there it is. What up? What up? Silly thing. And I'm poisoned. The first kill is usually the hardest because you've got the Kalphite Guardian attacking you. See if I can get Dread Nip without dying. I'll run around this side so the Guardian doesn't hit me. See, I'm hitting quite high on it. I'm getting through quite a bit of food. And I forgot to turn on my aura. Oh dear. My Dread Nip has poisoned it. I didn't even know that was possible. I just thought it was resistant to poison. It's about to turn into its second phase, which is slightly smaller. You get a slight break from being attacked, so you can heal up. As you can see, it's got Tech Melee on. I should still be able to hit through that with my Maul because it's got such high attack. Though you could switch to range at this point, which is what I'll show in the second half. I'm getting through these sharks in no time, which isn't good. Obviously, if you're using Bruise or Rocktails, you'll last longer than this. I'm just trying to show one kill. Ouch. I don't get how my Dread Nip's hitting it has poisoned it somehow. After the kill, it spawns lots of Kalphite workers to go and help it. Though, I guess you could go and heal off them if you're using Soul Split or something afterwards. As you can see, I hit 450, so it doesn't limit the damage that you do, it just how often you hit, and now it's dead. And as you can see, rubbish drops. Nature runes, that's a fairly common drop, and probably not one of the worst drops it has. Okay, I'll pause the video there, and I'll go and gear up for range setup. Okay, I'm back, and I'm back at the Shanty Pass, and I'll go and show you the few changes that you make if you're going to switch to the range setup. So, Chaotic Crossbow or Ruin Crossbow, Blood Bolts will do, range or extreme range potion. I'll just use a normal range potion, I think. And as you can see, my inventory is pretty much the same setup. Go and bank those nature runes. I will take out my Ava's accumulator, where it is, found it this time, and swap that for my cape. I don't think I have an archer's ring. Be quite useful as my range level is quite low. You can go and wear royal d'hide or black d'hide or whatever. When you go on to the second phase, you've got time to switch. Although, since you're wanting defense from range, as that hits very hard, and you're protecting magic, the Kalphite Queen doesn't use melee too often, so I tend to just stick with my melee defense armor. So let's equip the broad bolts, a ranging potion. I've filled my tortoise up with sharks already, so we're ready to go again. I'll pause it and then I'll continue. Okay, here we are, I'm ready to go back in. Run across, take from magic, and let's go and find where the queen is. Since I killed it, it should still be about where it spawned, which is in this area here. Yep, there it is. And let's go. What's up? I'm getting hit hard. Avoid the Kalphite Guardian. Stick a Dread Nip on it. And let's start hitting the hell out of it. Hopefully this kill will go a bit better and I won't get hit quite so hard. You'll want to keep your life points above 500 at all times so you don't get sort of one hit, as it can hit very rapidly with 200 plus, which is quite sore. Getting hit by range a lot, even though I'm wearing good melee defense and good range defense. Come on, hit. This isn't going well either. Right, need more food. Come on, die. Ouch. No. Maul is slow, so if you're spending time eating, it's less time eating. Okay, now switch to your range setup, so stick on your crossbow or change your armor to be range gear. Port out of range. Start shooting it. Stick your Dread Nip on it. Don't let the Dread Nip kill you, because it's stupid. Time. Start hitting, hopefully. I'm getting quite wrecked here. I'm not hitting well with range at all because I'm not getting to attack. And Dreadnip's off it again. Go Dreadnip. Dreadnips can help quite a lot. They can do a lot of damage. Obviously the poison is quite nice, which makes no sense. Notice that I haven't actually had to use my anti-poison. I guess it's the Guardians that use the poison most. Right, I'm starting to get more hits on it now. Dreadnip's gone again. We're using Dreadnip, make sure health is high, and click to attack the Kalphite Queen again. Nice hit there. And it's almost dead. And let's see what other junk drop we go and get. We got a rune chain body. That's actually quite good. Don't often get them. It's not too bad. Okay. Let's get back to my house. That second kill was quite a bit longer, but I think that was probably because I was getting hit more. As once, Kalphite Queen's just annoying. Can sometimes hit loads, sometimes doesn't hit much at all. Okay. Well, I hope the guide helps for any solo things. Depending on your gear and levels, depends whether you want to use range or whether you just stick with melee. So yeah. Thanks. Bye.